All right, we are going to have a little conversation tonight. Okay. So, today was an interesting day. The card of the day was Eight of Cups. So, sometimes, when reading cards, you kind of sometimes just talking to yourself and recording it, right? Uh, So, in all of that, I'm glad I was aware of what type of energy could be out there. Be reminded like this type of energy is out there too. Like, what you gonna do when that energy comes for you, right? So, I just sat with myself. I felt myself being extremely bothered by something, and I was like, what is that? Like, why do I feel? What am I feeling? Why am I feeling this way? And what am I going to do about it? You have to remember that this stuff right here, it doesn't matter. Like, it's not even real. It's not that serious, right? Your flesh and your ego wants you to say, "Oh, it's that serious." Like, right? But then you also have to remember, you know, what are you saying to yourself? What are you saying to yourself? I think the biggest thing that we have to use is transmutation. I think such a great tool because it speaks to both sides of a thing. That yes, something may come across as something that you may not want to experience. So when you use transmutation, it helps bring out your desired outcome. So, regardless of what you may be experiencing or seem to be experiencing at the moment, you have to remember the thing that you are walking in, what you're walking. What are you walking? Are you walking in that, or are you walking in your desired results, period? Like, it's either or. There is a balance of both, right? And then there's the thing about, kind of being in control of the pendulum swinging. Like, how can I use this to my advantage? Transmuting this energy into something that I do want to experience, that I am experiencing currently, like, because I decided to. I'm so sorry, I keep sticking my teeth. I hate that I do that from time to time. Yeah, just be mindful of what's happening around you. And okay, so my next idea was that, what can I do to really, because I need to do something grounding for myself so that I can balance this out for me internally right now. What can I do to balance the inner me out? What does my body need that can help me calm down? Like, what do I need to do? And mine today was thinking through what I am experiencing first. Like, that is such a wonderful method of getting to the root of something, is by starting with these questions and trying to answer from a very truthful place. And not trying to be politically correct or anything. Like, how do you feel about that right now? Like, how do you perceive that this makes you feel? Well, why does it make you feel like that? Well, who said that? Well, where did that come from? So, do you agree with that, or do you not agree with that? And how do you align with what you agree with? Okay. And mom was taking a bubble bath. I said, you know, I'm just going to run me a bath water, make me some tea. You know, put in some good bath salts to help me relax. It's good for my back and my neck. It smells wonderful. Again, I have me some tea. I have a bunch of good herbs in it so I can give that to my body. Some water. And I said, well, for GemInEyes, I know that it's important for us to feel accomplished. Like, we have to feel like the day was not a waste, right? Like, you just, like, I just want to knock out at least one thing outside of something that I normally do that I need to do today. Or it's a matter of being consistent with something. It's like, because, you know, GemInEyes, we can be here, there, you know, just something grab our attention, and we can just lose attention on things so quickly. So it's important for me to work that muscle to remain consistent at some things that I want to be consistent in. So that's one as well. So yeah, it's just woosah, you know, letting it go, because hold on to it for what? Like, I have life to live over here, okay? So I am going to do that. I'm going to live life. I'm going to do it happy, healthy, whole, nothing missing, nothing broken, joyfully, abundantly, happy, joyful, abundantly, wealthy, like abundantly healthy. I'm just going to do that. I'm going to choose to do that. Thank you. I'll hold that near and dear to me. Yeah, so it's not that we don't experience these days. It's just a matter of catching it. I did a talk or whatever the other day that spoke to that. It was how not to fall harder, or how not to fall hard. I think that's a good title. I don't think I really came up with the title, but that was the idea of this talk. When you feel yourself in stinking thinking, you have to stop, you know, because the more that you stay in that energy, the lower you will go. And no one says that you're not going to experience these things, but catch ourselves as soon as we can, you know, and then you'll find that the more that you do that and become aware of that, the shorter those moments will be, you know, because you got to check and balance yourself. And that's so important, because throughout the day, if we're not always consistently thinking while we're having these interactions, you know, who we are and how we are manifesting and creating every day. You know, there may be a lot of times that you do, but maybe there are some times that you are just not aware of what you know. You're not aware of some of the things that you know. Or you're not being aware of some of the things that you are aware about. Okay, anyway. I just can't just come to say I love you. Anyway, anywho, yeah, I mean, that's a GemIneye. I mean, that's random. That's the mind. It's just like that sometimes, and it's okay. But yes, this is very relaxing and soothing and grounding. So I'm so grateful, you know, to have this moment that I know better, to do better, to not get up in my feelings, to not, you know, I think the art of detachment is just so important, because the art of detachment is not just for a weird energy you try to get away from. It's not just like are so that you don't hurt them. It's like you help yourself when you learn how to detach from things more easily. I never connect with them like that at all. I mean, that's even better, and some people are at that level. And it's all different things, Some people may be like that about work, where somebody else is like that about family, and somebody else is like that about, money, or somebody else is like that about whatever it is. It's just, it's important to know how to work that muscle too. And when is it appropriate to? And I think the more that we understand this is something that's in the Bible that I like. It says, and it's not word for word, but it's like something about the fowl of the air. They don't have to worry about, shelter. They don't have to worry about. They don't think about, oh, where am I gonna get food from? God provides for. They don't go out and work and do the things that we do to care for ourselves. Like, they care for themselves, but they don't get up and go to work every day for it. They're not paying out this type of taxes and that type of, it's just not the same thing. And so I always like to remember, I go back to that and be like, God, let me just rest in you. Let me just nestle in right here. Like, let me just get in where I fit in, because why am I out here trying to thank you and just imagine, being wrapped up in the arms of God, and just imagine it truly, like if you were wrapped up in the arms of God right now, how would you feel? How would the worry, the stress, the pain, the hurt, the anger, all of that melt away, because you're actually in the arms of God, wrapped up in all of that good energy, just love, because God is love, and you're just wrapped up in love, just something, a being that's just so, our energy that's just so pure, that's just so everything, all at once, man, the all, it's just like, ooh, all means all things. So what are we holding on to that we need to let go of and just rest in the arms of God? Oof. That is a word for right now. You hear me? That is a word. Amen. Rest in the arms of God. And I don't think any fear lies there. If you were resting in the arms of God, I just could not imagine fear trying to even peep its head around the corner, because it couldn't exist. It's not even real. It's like, God, I'm with the infinite, the all. There's nothing that I can't do. Isn't it crazy? Infinite and nothing. Oh, God, it's so good. And okay, so that's beautiful, and I love that. And but that always brings me back to, okay, because I am wrapped up in the arms of God, literally and figuratively. And this is like I'm in a game, man. Oh, so they just updated, I believe, Fortnite. And every time I see something like that, I hear my son talk about it. I'm like, oh, they're doing an upgrade in this game here, and I need to pay attention to what they're upgrading on Fortnite and how to get some of these things, mine, and do it. I don't know if that's Minecraft, but I don't know how all that stuff works yet, but I'm going to get into it. I believe it's something to all of that. It's always something. It's always codes somewhere in the game, And in the game of life is that way as well. There's always different little codes. Like, we watch The Matrix, and then we don't really believe it's the Matrix. Like, we think like, yeah, that's so real to life, and that's just like, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna take the fake out? But do we not see the counterfeit all around us? Like, do we not see the actual Matrix? We don't see any of the codes running up and down the walls for it to be a wall right there. Like, are we really paying attention? Sometimes that's how I think. I don't know, but the clouds. Oh man, the Truman Show. That's like one of my favorite shows. And every time I see just beautiful clouds and beautiful sunsets, I'm like, Y'all did production. Well done, production. You have done an amazing job. And it's this other movie. I cannot remember the name of it, but it's a story about a little boy that created a game, and his father was inside of the game, and his father thought that he was having a real experience, but he was just a game that had thought he was having an experience. That is such a good one. That's a good one. I might have to watch that later, or have it on while I'm doing whatever I'm doing. But yeah. Anyway, so today's card was Eight of Cups, and when I tell you, we don't have to fear Eight of Cups. We can prepare our mind, hearts, and body and our voice, and our feet to remember to stand firm. But stand firm on the thing that you believe in, that you are, that you don't have to change your character. You don't have to get out of character because another energy is trying to turn you. You don't have to do that. Like, be in control of the game. You have the remote in your head, your mind, your mouth, your ears, your hands. Like, we're able to move and do things, and it's so many options to respond or to react. Like, it's so many different things that you can say or do. I remember I was talking to my mom here recently, and I said, the next person or the next guy that try to talk to me, I'm gonna say, you can see me? You can really see me? I said, it must be wearing off, and walk away. I just said I wanted to do that because it's like, wait a minute, who's trying to come to the bathroom?
I don't know.
What's going on?
Ask you a question.
Ask your question.
So, I don't want to play, I want to play on my Switch, right?
I know you do.
I want to unlock the whole thing of Sonic, right?
You want to?
Yeah, unlock the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
I already unlocked the Battle Pass because I got the Viva Sword.
Mm-hmm.
But can I stay on the game, but I play a game on Fortnite that allows me to get levels?
You can play on your game tomorrow, son. You only have one more day. Yeah. Think he's upset? I think so. And even that, it's like a test of, like, if I would not have been grounded, that could have went completely left because I would already be so annoyed or aggravated or ticked off or like just boiling over something else that maybe that would have transpired differently, So that's important to remember that when the energy is telling you something that you feel like is not aligned with your ideals, then it's not that you have to say, oh, no, that's not for me. Like, this reading isn't for me, or it's not for me. I'm just reading for someone else. No, it's spirit trying to tell you, be prepared for what may come your way today. Remember to stand on the words that you have been standing on. Don't get off your square today. Because if you do, this is the feel, it's the energy that you're going to be in. If you don't recognize what's trying to pull you in or suck you in, then, so don't take the message as, oh, this one's not for me because it's not a part of my manifestations. Well, it's just a sign. It's just a sign. It's just some information that if you're maybe aware of beforehand, like stop sign, red light, yellow light, green light, go. All things work together for my highest good through grace, favor, peace, and joy to me and all those I love and care for. We give thanks. I give thanks that everything is working together for my highest good. I am safe. I am cared for. I am love. I give thanks that I know that I am safe. I'm safe. I am okay. I am cared for and wrapped in the arms of God. Yashata. Kolabosa. Yeah. Well, I think that's all I wanted to share today. I'm just going to continue relaxing. I'm done.